Hello, my Taurus gang. Hi. Welcome to your Friday reading. This is Kelsey from Empress of Energy, ready to jump into a current energy check for you. Absolute beautiful bunch of bulls. So hi, how are we all? How are we? Listen, blessings all around your Taurus, but divine timing is also at play. Which we know this anyway. We know this. Some of you just need reminding of that. Because, we're also impatient sometimes as bulls. So, hey everyone, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. If you are returning, hi, how are we? How is it weekend already? This week has absolutely zoomed by, which I love, I'm not complaining. So let's see, but look, seeing the Ace of Cups, seeing the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo, some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius. But it's going to be like a choice. It's like the ball's in your court on whether to work with someone or not. It's like the ball, it's your choice. Does that make sense? Some of you are doing a lot of work on yourselves, and again, it's always saying it, innit? But I mean, I love it. Some of you are very busy also. Some of you that are currently doing shadow work on yourself, going in on yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, you're realising a lot about yourself, and it's kind of like, yeah, is that me? Yeah. But yeah, it is, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because as soon as it's one of them, you acknowledge your own shadow. You acknowledge your shadow self, you can control it. You can see, like, my eyes keep glancing over there, it's the window, you can see people walking past my house. I'm the right nosy person. Nosy knickers. Oh, shit. I hate seeing that as like the first card. I'm not gonna lie. It's, even though I welcome towers and all that, it's just, oh my god. You know what? Why don't you just call me Kelsey, the past energy reader? The bitch that speaks about the past. Ooh, the past is finding you fine. You've took all your passion, you've took all your fire, you've took, all. Because listen, when a Taurus can get going, male or female, when we get going, we get a bit of fire in our belly and a little bit of passion, a little bit of excitement. We're like, we're the best partner in the world. I'm sorry, we are. Like, even down to sex life, it's off the charts. Do you know what I mean? You've took that power, you took that energy away from someone, in however that resonates, in whatever aspect, and I feel like that's what's creating the tower. We've seen the devil go through the tower yesterday. It's not changed, but the truth's coming from it now. Or some form of Ace of Swords. Tell me about Taurus' energy, please. So place the sign in your birth chart any way you like. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Cross watchers always welcome, of course. My readings are timeless, they're not time-stamped. You find them when you're meant to. I get messages that you need to hear for your highest good. I will never lead a reading. Flip the roses you see fit by all means. Don't force messages to fit if they're not yours though. Look at you getting off, Taurus. Like, you're taking control. You know what though, this is, in the personal readings that I've done the past few days, this has been hella strong in them readings as well. And not even just for Tauruses, so it must be something in the air. It's all about take control, take charge of your own shit, of your own life, of your own, your own direction, your own path. Someone's got to. You're either giving someone the control over you, or you're having it yourself. And right now, a lot of you are taking that back. A lot of you are taking that power back. Coming in with a Cancer. Some of you could have moved home, location, could have literally put distance in between you and another. Wow. Then we've got the Hermit, Virgo energy. So, you've gone ghost, you've gone within, you've gone quiet. You've gone quiet. Then we've got the Four of Pentacles. Some of you are just all about your money, saving your money, your stability. You're all about keeping stable and feeling that kind of way. Not just about money, do you know what I mean? Some of you are saving money, but some of you are just reserving your energy. It's like going within, going ghost, isolating, spending time by yourself. Again, shadow work. It's maturing, it's going on a spiritual journey. It's now becoming the leader, do you know what I mean? Or the guide, I'll say the guide. It's becoming the guide with the Hermit. He's elevated. He doesn't look down on people because he's not that type of person. He still guides people's ways, but he's kind of like got to the point of, I'm cool now, mate, I'm alright. But it could also be something that you're holding on to here, Taurus. You see that a lot as well. Some of you could be kind of maybe realising that you are holding on to something without realising. Because some of you, listen, some of you can be holding on to something without even knowing it, you know. Honestly. It's not just about the 3D. So some of you are actually like coming to the realisation of that you have been holding on to something. That's interesting. Tell me more for Taurus, please. Have you all got any plans for the weekend? Mine's kid crazy. And my dog's asleep. What's that? Okay. The Seven of Swords. So, some of you have got someone around you not to be trusted. Some of you are holding on to an energy that's not to be trusted. And some of you right now are holding on to trust issues. Some of you are working on that with the Hermit. Some of you have already told me, you know, that you are working on that area. And that's literally showing. Literally. We'll find out more when we clarify. Tell me more, please, for Taurus. I love this energy, though. The Chariot and the Hermit. What the frig? Ten of Swords. What? Oh, listen, I'm trying my hardest not to go there, but I'm going there. Some of you are realising that you've been holding on to someone that you shouldn't have been doing. Someone that fucked you over, left, right and centre. Any given opportunity for some of you. Do you know what I mean? Some of you, they enjoyed it. That will be for everyone. Take it as it resonates. Don't force the messages to fit if they're not for you. But the Seven of Swords straight with the 10. Ew. And some of you are literally just like realising you're moving on because you've realised whilst doing shadow work that you was holding on to this fucker. Sorry, my language. This can go a few ways. It's also like, the, you know, the other person here is going through a lot of shit. Shadow work shit, but they're going through a lot. Going through an awakening maybe because you've moved on. You're in Temperance energy. Look how graceful you are. You know, you're very elegant, Taurus. You make shit look easy. You've turned your back. You've looked toward the future. Some of you have got like a little bit of a friends with benefit situation going on. That's helping distract you, obviously. Give me one more. It's the same cards, isn't it? One more. The 8 of Wands wanted to come out there. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to put it back. But to say that you're going to hear from this person is an understatement because we've already seen that with the Ace of Swords, and that's coming through as a Tower. So you've you've moved on from this. It's so similar to yesterday's reading. You moved on, and then that's when it's coming in. You know what though? I'm gonna stand firm in the belief here for the majority of you that I'm connecting with. You're supposed to receive this at the point where you can say, no thanks. Try. Someone's missing you. Someone is missing you. Someone regrets these 10 swords. Someone regrets the 7 of swords, the lying, the cheating, the stealing, the deceit, the sneaky ass energy. All of these swords that got placed in your back, whether physical or, you know, just metaphorical, it doesn't matter. It still hurt the same. It still hurt exactly the same, regardless of what them swords represent. Someone regrets it. Who's this? Someone's coming in soon. Oh shit. Is there an argument on the way, Taurus? This is with someone that you don't speak to, that you don't communicate with. There's not much chat going on between you and this person. Someone feels a little bit abandoned, left out in the cold. Listen, you've walked away. And or those of you that still possibly walking, you know, take the time as it resonates, put yourself into this story where you see fit. But walking away, you're heading straight towards the 10 of Pentacles. And that's just for you. That's just for you. Major abundance just for you. And it's like, that's what the lessons was learned here. It's like you had to realise how amazing you was outside of this connection, outside of this person. You need to realise how, like, it was, you thought you needed them. No, other way around, other way around. And that's what the lesson learned in this situation was. You learnt your lesson about that. Someone is now learning theirs. You're fine, girl. You know, Taurus, you're fine. I say I was going to say girl then, but only because I'm looking at that card. Male or female, there's no gender. You know, that's just energy. Masculine and feminine is energies. We all have that within us. So it's all about self-care. Those of you that are putting yourself first, literally doing what it is that you want, when you want, how you want, who you want it with. Do you know what I mean? Whatever that means, you're looking amazing doing it. It's showing, it's glowing off you, you know. You know, like when they say breakups work wonders for people. It did for you. Someone's missing you. Let's clarify. So you're dealing with Scorpio. This is something that's ended. I mean, that's a bit obvious, isn't it, with the Ten of Swords there, but it's not someone that you're dealing with right now, I feel, for the majority of you. It's someone that's lost you because you've got in the Chariot. We're dealing with the Pisces. Someone is looking at the situation now from a real perspective. From the perspective that it should have... I mean, listen, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but someone refused to see your side of things. Refused. Now they are. Or you're just looking at something differently from the way that they see it. Come on, guys. Can't make this up. Somebody's looking at you differently. Somebody's looking at you like... Someone loves your face. Someone loves your face. I love that. Oh, who was it that wanted to meet the bulldog? Should we say? Come here, little girl. Come here to mama. Come here. Oh, she's such a baby. Where's my little baba? Yeah. Mama, little baba. Say hello. This is my little demon. Ah, my hair. It's my youngest of the kids. The most needy, of course. Those of you that have bulldogs, or at least have a French bulldog, they're on another level. Never known a dog like it. Oh shit! Look. Now she's gonna she's gonna want me out. Right, come on. But this is Bonnie, the little pretty girl. Right, conflict. Listen, it's because you're not giving anyone attention. You're not showing anyone the time of day, so they're gonna want to try and get it. I feel like some of you are gonna get triggered, or someone's gonna attempt triggering you, but they just want to celebrate. They want to reconcile. Some of you, someone's going to come and fight for you. And you're just going to be like, alright, that's a bit boring. Not interested. You know, do you know what I mean? Shit, Ten of Swords again. Listen, the way that you've healed and what you've done after this breakup or whatever this betrayal is, take it as it resonates. Whatever you've done with yourself, it is glorious. It's just glorious. You, Taurus, are glorious. And your past knows this. Tell me about this Chariot, please. Tell me about this Chariot for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Oh, I told you, you're just firing. You're firing. That's exactly what you are. And like, you're carefree as well. Look how, like, she's just there, like, chilling in all the luxuries. Again, no gender. Because you're very particular. You know what serves you. You know what doesn't. The Seven of Pentacles, this is all about being, you know, being mindful, paying attention to your time, your effort, your focus, where you're placing that. This is how you're moving on. And this is what you're doing magically. Like, you've got so many options around you, like literally you're drowning in them, swimming in them. Suitors, people wanting to take you out, wanting to show you attention, whatever. Some of you have gone ghost because of that as well, because it was too much, like it was a little bit overwhelming. So it's like, wow. So some of you have gone off social media and stuff because of that. Too many people coming at you, approaching you. So because you're very particular, you're not about to give your time and attention just to any Tom, Dick or Harry. You've got, I feel like the majority of you got a particular view, a particular wish. Give me one more. Wow. And that, what is that wish? What is that view? Some of you want your family back. Some of you want the Ten of Cups environment back. If it's not back, it's again. You want it again. And it doesn't have to be with the same person. 1 second now, the dog wants to go out. 1 second. Sorry guys. Yeah, like I say, some of you just want that again, that feeling again. You want to feel full. You want to feel filled emotionally. That's what you're wishing for. And listen, you're going to get it. But some of you are wishing for your family back. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I just feel like a lot of you are in denial, maybe. And that's not me being a dick. But sometimes it can take a lot to see reality because of the pain. Do you know what I mean? Pain can mask a lot. That's why a lot of you are in the hermit mode. You know, you're in shadow work time. Someone is viewing something differently. Some of you are dealing with the Pisces. This is all out of your control. Completely. I love this. Because I can, like, laugh about it. Because, like, you can probably sit there and screw about the messages that I'm getting. And some of it will resonate. And then some of you, you'll be in denial about it resonating. And you're like, nah, well, it's tough shit. Because, yeah. Yep. Hermit mode. And this, you're like, you're pleasing the universe. You're doing, it's like you're following a certain path. And whether you know that or not, you are. You're going to get a message. Good news is coming from someone that cares about you a lot. And that you care about. Tell me about this hermit, please. Look. The lovers. Someone's realising the connection that you had. Someone is... I don't want to sound as dead cliche as being like hit with an arrow, but they are. Like, it's like, ding. Okay, Taurus is fine now. Time for you to wake up and see what you have just lost. You know what I mean? Could be dealing with Gemini. Tell me more. This is also someone that you don't speak to. Do you know what I mean? There's no chat. There's no communication. If it is, it's minimal, and it's just where it's necessary. Come on. Does someone want to work on this connection now? Build on it? Honestly, this is what someone's realising. Whether that be you, them, take it as it resonates. I feel like you're the one getting off and going toward wish fulfillment, because I feel like you're realising that you want to be happy and that you do want love again, and you do want to be happy and you do want to have that kind of a Ten of Cup environment, but it doesn't have to, you don't have to envision that with this person, but that doesn't mean that that's not what you're going to get. Do you know what I mean? Some of you are being tested by the divine. Happiest card in tarot. Love that. One more, please, for this hermit. Two of Wands. So it's all, the ball's in your court. The ball is so in your court with anything, really. And I feel like when this person comes and approaches you, it's going to be all down to you, your decision, your choice. Yeah, on whether to work together, whether to collaborate, come together, work, create new ideas. You know this. You're so mysterious right now, and I feel like that's a dead sexy to people. But I don't feel like that was your intention, do you know what I mean? Like, but listen, karma's being served. Justice is being served in your favour here. Serious. It's like, those of you that are wishing for it as well, stop that. Because you don't, again, the blindfold's on here. So justice will be served, but it's that time where you don't see it. Or maybe even when you don't want it, you're not wishing, wanting it, asking for it. Because listen, we've all been there. We've all been there. But you have to get to the point of where you letting the divine take over is not you wanting or wishing for it. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So that's where you have to be. It's literally carefree. And listen, that requires a lot of forgiveness, because there's a lot of shit that's gone down here. And that doesn't have to be like to them vocally, but you can voice it out loud. You can send that to the universe. Yeah. I really hope I'm making sense. Listen, someone loves you. It's not even funny. They're like scared of you in a way though, because you're so powerful or you're so strong. You know, I'm not going to say you're intimidating, but you could be in a way. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles, please. This is going to be a long reading, but screw it, it's Friday. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles. Okay. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, the Sun, Leo energy. So what? The Emperor. Whoa, shit. So all of this healing, like I say, you're just completely pleasing the universe. You are appeasing them. The gods, the universe, your ancestors, you guys, whatever it is that your belief system is, you're appeasing them big time. You're pleasing, right, that's the right word, isn't it? Appeasing them. Or does that mean where you're just doing it for their sake? Nah, whatever, you're pleasing the universe. You are, like, you've got, you know, you've got patience. You've found patience. You've learnt to have patience, control, you know, happiness, clarity, a carefree energy. That's where you know, but there's also an energy if you're holding on patiently for your happiness and for this person. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Look at all the fire energy, man. Literally. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. That's mad. That's crazy. Gemini. Aries again, the Magician. But you've manifested all this. You really have. Law of attraction. Listen, it's alright for, you know, for those of you like, no, we haven't manifested it. Yeah, you have. Even your thoughts are powerful enough to become a manifestation. So be mindful of what you say, what you think, you know. You've manifested this person. You've also manifested them one, like, loving you. Do you know what I mean? And that's what you're getting. That's what you're getting. I mean, I love that for you, Taurus. I know, for those of you that are not, I don't want to say that you're in denial, and I don't want you to hate me for that, but, you know, still in pain. You know, I get it. But those of you that are in the Chariot, I love this for you. Tell me about this Seven of Swords. Four of Pentacles again. So you have held on to this person, but there's also trust issues. But listen, this, you do miss. It's like you both held on to one another, but there's been no action behind it because they know that you don't trust them. You know they're not to be trusted. But I feel like there's been work on both sides. There's a lot of sadness, regret. They're holding on to you just as much. But they've never shown that. They've never shown that. With the Six of Pentacles, it's always been off. You could have possibly expressed to them that you care or miss them. They possibly haven't ever to you. So that's why this is possibly that hard to believe. And again, I get it. But energy don't lie. This is someone that nothing was reciprocated. You know, there was just a lack of trust. There was a lack of effort. There's a lack of want from this person. But now there's a shitload of regret. Leo energy. Because you're just here, taming lions and that. You're not to be fucked with. Honestly, guys. Reconciliation, Taurus. Do you wanna, you know, do you wanna look at me? Do you wanna give me the time of day? Tell me about this Ten of Swords. Balls in so in your court. Shit, you're not gonna know what to do with this Ace of Swords when it comes in. You are literally gonna be offered. This is reconciliation, the truth. You're going to weigh up what to do with this Ace of Swords that comes in when it comes to reconciliation. Three of Cups is coming together. This is also truth coming out about a third party situation as well for some of you. You know, the Three of Cups, I don't always see that as third party situation. I don't. It can be. Other readers do, but I see that more of a celebration for you. You know, this is you. There's not anybody else in this card. This is you. Kind of like collecting cups, if you like. You could be going out with friends, this, that, and the other. You know, but it's not. It's more pouring in two other cups straight into your own. So this is all your choice. This is all down to you. This is your celebration. So you get to decide how you do that based on what comes in here. This Ace of Swords. Something is possibly going to come to light for some of you. Some of you have waited a while for this. So for some of you, something could have happened a long time ago. You're going to find out about it. It was something quite spontaneous, off the wit, you know, just not premeditated. It was a one-time thing, one night stand kind of shit is what I'm getting. Doesn't have to be to that depth, but I feel like some of you are going to hear about this. Oh, you already have. Tell me about this Five of Cups, please. Someone's missing you a lot. A lot. One more for this Five of Cups. The world. Look at you. Look at you. They're also missing you on the internet. Honestly, how many of you have actually come off posting online on social media? You know, just like stories or updates, not posting pictures, whatever. They miss you. They miss you doing that. That is mad. That is mad. No, thank you. I'm going to continue to pour in and out of my own cups. At the start again. So much healing that you've done. Like, your energy is mad. I love it. Someone's ready to take a leap towards you. Someone's like, hey, Taurus, can you look at me for a minute? Someone's going to be like... Some of these, like, some of you, they've been warned against doing this. That's why they've possibly been so, you know, hesitant, maybe, because some, maybe friends, family, whatever, told them not to do this. But they're doing it. They can't not. They're magnetic to, like, you're a magnet, Taurus, for this person. They're just slowly drawing, so, like, they're drawn to you. They just are. You're not looking at this person, though. You're very much focused on your own cups, your own pool. You know, your own magic. This is mad. Listen, some of you are going to get some kind of gesture. Some of you are going to get, like... I don't want to say it's going to be like stood at the bottom of your window singing or whatever, but maybe it might come to that. Do you know what I mean? If you don't answer the door or whatever, they're not going to say no. They're not going to take no for an answer very easily. I'll say it that way. This is cute. I mean, this is a bit cute. This is a bit cute. Interesting for a Friday. Listen, it's all what you need to know. Let me know how it resonated for you, Taurus. I love you all loads. Have the best weekend. Sending you so many blessings. Mwah.